After years of military service, I was finally coming home for Christmas, but just days before, my dad sent a message: "You are not welcome here anymore." Mom added, "Don't bother showing up or you'll find the house empty." I simply replied, "Understood." 5 days later, I woke up to 10 missed calls from my family and one was from their lawyer. It was too late to undo. I'm writing this from my apartment in San Diego, 3 months after what I now call the Christmas incident. My hands are still shaking as I type this, not from fear, but from the adrenaline rush that comes with finally getting justice after years of being treated like garbage by the people who were supposed to love me unconditionally. My name is Daniel Martinez, and I'm 28 years old. I've been serving in the Marines for the past 7 years, with 3 deployments overseas. I joined straight out of high school, much to my parents' disappointment. They wanted me to go to college, get some boring office job, and live the suburban dream they had mapped out for me. But I had different plans. My father, Frank Martinez, is a successful insurance broker who's always measured success by bank account balances and social status. My mother, Teresa Martinez, is a real estate agent who cares more about appearances than actual substance. They live in a McMansion in an upscale neighborhood in Phoenix, Arizona, the kind of place where everyone drives luxury cars and pretends their lives are perfect. Growing up, I was never the golden child. That honor belonged to my younger sister Megan Martinez Thompson, who's now 25 and works as a marketing coordinator for some tech startup. She's always been the favorite, the one who went to college, got the respectable job, and married her college sweetheart, Andrew Thompson, who works in finance. They live in a trendy apartment downtown and post Instagram photos of their brunches and weekend trips. Then there's my younger brother Lucas Martinez, who's 23 and still lives at home while finding himself. He dropped out of college twice, has never held a job for more than 6 months, and spends most of his time playing video games in the basement. But somehow, he's still more welcomed at family gatherings than I am. The problem started almost immediately after I enlisted. My parents saw my military service as an embarrassment, something to be downplayed at their country club gatherings. When their friends asked about their children, they'd gush about Megan's marketing campaigns and Lucas's artistic pursuits. He makes TikTok videos, but when it came to me, I'd get a dismissive "Daniel's in the military" followed by a quick subject change. Over the years, the distance grew. Phone calls became shorter and less frequent. Care packages stopped coming after my first deployment. When I'd come home on leave, I'd get the distinct feeling that I was disrupting their perfect little world. They'd make passive-aggressive comments about my lifestyle choices and ask when I was going to get serious about my future. The breaking point came last year during Thanksgiving. I had flown home after a particularly difficult deployment, dealing with some heavy stuff that I couldn't talk about due to security clearances. I was looking forward to some family time, maybe opening up about what I'd been through. Instead, I walked into a house full of Megan's in-laws and my parents' country club friends. The entire evening, I felt like a prop in their perfect family display. When someone asked about my service, my father quickly changed the subject to Megan's recent promotion. When I tried to contribute to conversations about current events, topics I actually had first-hand experience with, I was either ignored or patronized. The final straw came when my mother pulled me aside and told me that my presence was